At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. One more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard
line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And we're running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
319! Kelly, don't let Kelly.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
This is ahead for about 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
58.
Warren once more. Will find space for a few yards that time. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Short pass brought in, and he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got a man. It's Knox. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Has a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rodgers here from the gun. Gets this to Woods. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers set to pass. Completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
319!
2nd down, Warren. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
26.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Keeps it moving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing here, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Now it's Cook. Oh, the football's loose. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Bills facing a deficit near the break. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
319!
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Pass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
319. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Puts a mare under it, deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
17. Bills 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Alert!
Allen now on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. Dante Kent with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Fights him over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. This is Metcalf working out right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Warren. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. This is Johnson heading right. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Counterplay here, Warren. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. This is Warren heading right. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
630.
Rodgers here from the gun. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get 300. Right on it. Blue 58. Hey, take 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. That's taken near the 45. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Go to 50. Hey, you blocked blue 58. 26. Jump out.
Now Rodgers. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Shane Thompson. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Brown 80!
Here's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Again, it's Cook. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
56, 56! Brown 80! Half. Miller! Where's that?
He's back to throw. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Davis. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
17. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Shane Thompson. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, you probably stop throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Say it out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. First down. It's a run with Davis. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They send a tight end in motion. Here's a give to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up.
319! What's that?
Looking to throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with